Hey, howdy! What's going on, guys? It's your boy. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm very, very excited. I'm going to be rearranging all of my Funko Pops, and I decided I'm going to be taking you guys along with me. So, this video is kind of going to be like a 2-in-1 type thing. For one, it's going to be me showing you guys all my Funko Pops, because I technically haven't made a video showing off all my Funko Pops, because since the last time I think I made a video showing off my Funko Pops, I've gotten more. So, I'm going to be rearranging my Funko Pops, showing you guys my Funko Pops, and it's just going to be a fun little adventure. And we're going to basically dive right into it. First off, I'm going to show you guys what the shelf looks... I said one shelf, but it's multiple shelves. I'm going to show you guys what the shelves look like first, and then after I rearrange it, I'll show you guys what it looks like again. Okay, so the first one is this little TV show section. I got Stranger Things character. I got Jamie Tartt from Ted Lasso, the Three Office Boys, Sokka from the Avatar show. That's a character from the Dungeons and Dragons movie, so that's the only movie character on there. But other than that, these are all TV show related characters. And then I have a meme. That's the the meme of the dog that's sitting in a house that's on fire, and it just says "This is fine." They made a Funko Pop of that, so I got it, and I think it's beautiful. I love it. What's it called? So we have that, which I think I'm going to put everything that's right there up there, and then that's all my Disney stuff that's up there. And then I'm going to slide my Disney stuff over. My villains and stuff going to be slid over. And then my entire Spider-Man section that's up there is going to come down here. And I think my Avengers and stuff that are over there are probably also going to go up with the rest of my Marvel stuff, because that's all Marvel. But I'm not entirely sure how I'm doing this, so it's kind of going to be like a work in progress. First things first, I'm going to take everything down so that I have completely blank shelves to work with. And then I can also see how much of the little stands I have, so I can figure that out as well. I kind of forgot that I said I was going to do a before and after, but everything that was right there was my all-female section, which I think when I put it back up, I don't think I'm going to do an all-female section, because I liked it in theory, and then I realized after I put it up that it really just reminded me of that scene from Avengers Endgame, where it's like all of the women just randomly come together for no reason, and that scene is really weird to me, because there's sometimes where I'm like, yeah, that scene is great, and then there's other times where I'm like, it doesn't make sense, right? Because let me recap the scene for those of you guys who have no idea what the scene I'm talking about is. During Avengers Endgame, the final battle, there is a sequence where all of the female superheroes just randomly get together, walk together, do a little runway walk, basically. And the reason why I say that it doesn't make sense in the sake of the movie is because Captain Marvel just flew through a giant fucking spaceship and absolutely destroyed it with no problem. And then she goes to Peter Parker, who's freaking out holding the Iron Gauntlet, and he hands it to her. And she is, walking forward, taking a couple steps, and there's a giant army of people, and Peter says, I don't know how you're going to get it through there. Like, he didn't just watch her wipe out an entire gigantic fucking spaceship. Like, if they had given the gauntlet to somebody else, like maybe a character like Nebula or what's it called? Like, I think Nebula is probably one of the best options for that. And then was like, yeah, but I don't know how you're going to get it through there. It would make a little bit more sense, because it's a character who isn't necessarily super powerful, but we just saw Captain Marvel is the most powerful freaking person there. She doesn't need a bunch of help. But I digress. I also think it just would have been more powerful to give Nebula the gauntlet, because the fact that Nebula never got the gauntlet a single time really makes me upset, because in the comics it's such a big moment. Anyways, shelf. We're talking about the shelf. So yeah, whenever I'm putting it back up, I think I'm just gonna disperse everything randomly. I'm probably going to put characters that I think would, hang out together, and it's going to be as simple as that. My Guardians of the Galaxy section is probably going to say relatively the same with all the Guardians of the Galaxy characters, and my Loki section is going to be expanded, because I got a Loki little pop figure, which, not trying to brag or anything like that, it sold out almost immediately, and its resale value is already $75 or something like that. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm going to have to make room for that somewhere up here, so I'll figure that out. I currently have a Midnight Suns corner, even though it's just Moon Knight and now Wolverine, because I got Wolverine. There's all my Spider-Man stuff, like I said. That's going to be down here. And then I have it... I love the way that I did this. I feel like I did this really seamlessly. It's Spider-Man, then Spider-Man villains, then just villains in general, Disney villains, and then the rest of my Disney stuff. God, I was so creative. I was so smart. How did I come up with that? I felt like a genius when I did that. Anyways, I'm going to take everything down. Start off with the blank, shelf, like I said I was going to, and then I'll meet up with you guys then. Alrighty, about 20 minutes later, I wanted to give an update. I finally got everything off, and I'll admit, when it's up here, it doesn't look like it's that much stuff, but the second I put it on my queen-size bed, and it takes up almost the entire bed, I start to think, you know what, maybe I do have a problem. And I haven't even taken the stuff off of that one yet. That's kind of crazy how much stuff I have. But I'm trying to think about how I'm going to do this. So this side over here is always complicated because this piece of wood is like insanely warped. So a lot of the stuff that you put right here, you gotta be really careful. It's gonna fall off relatively easily. But I'm thinking something that's bigger, like one of my big Funko Pop peoples, would probably work relatively well in that spot. So before I had my Marvel stuff up there, and I still like the idea of my Marvel stuff being over there, but like what if I did the like Hulkbuster little guy up here, and I did like a little like Iron Man and the OG Avengers, whatever, over here. And then I kind of work it down till wherever it goes. And then I gotta have Disney stuff over there. And then do my stuff that's right there and basically just put it above where it currently is. I don't know. Because I want to put Loki stuff there. So I might quite literally just like put Marvel stuff all over the place and then have like a random Disney corner and then include my TV show stuff with my random Disney corner. Because I've gotten to the point where I have so much Marvel stuff that's like almost the entire shelf probably should be Marvel, but I don't want to have just everything up here be Marvel. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense or not. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to wipe off the shelves because they are dusty as hell. And then I'm going to figure things out from there. And I will give you guys updates whenever I have like one little subsection done. I'll be like, hey, look at this. And then so on and so forth. Okay, so new predicament that I'm having. I just remembered I have two of these really big shelves. And when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, there's two ways I could play this. I could have them both be in the middle somewhere, or I should have one on one corner and one on the other corner. So I think I'm going to do that. I know I said I wanted to do Loki over here, but it's just because I have this little Loki car here. But I guess it doesn't necessarily matter. It doesn't need to be there. So what I'm going to do is put my TV show stuff right there. I'm literally just going to whoop, you know? And then I'm going to do my Disney stuff in that corner, like how it was, kind of, sort of. So I'm basically just going to dust it and then put it right back exactly how it just was. So yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, first section done. I think it looks relatively good. I know part of it kind of looks a little congested, but I really like what I was able to do with the front part. I think I said this earlier in the video, but in case I didn't, part of the reason why I don't like these big ones is because there's so little space in front of them that you can only put really tiny things in front of it. But I think I was able to manage and actually make it look relatively decent, so I like that. And then I'm going to try to go ahead and do the big one on the other side now. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing with that. Because I think I'm going to do Disney. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do like the Disney villains thing. Like how I was trying to transition it earlier. Or if I'm just going to throw Disney characters on there and say, it is what it is, you know? Alrighty, I don't know how well this is going to stand. But I got Frozone like in 3D right now. Which I absolutely love. This is the Disney shelf. I put villains all across the front. Dr. Facilier, he is stuck on that hand. I decided it would be pretty cool. I used to have that hand... what's it called? It was gold and it came with a little globe, and I was going to make a Mysterio type thing for a Spider-Man display, and the globe part broke, and I was so bummed out about it, and it just didn't quite look the same. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. I will keep the hand around just in case I need it for something. And then I got this Dr. Facilier I was about to call it a Pop-Tart. I got the Funko Pop for it, and I was like, oh my god. If I paint that black, it could be like his friends on the other side. So I kept that. Then I got, you know, cool Disney characters. People who are like confused who this guy in the middle is, that's Fred. He's from Big Hero 6. All the Big Hero 6 pop figures were expensive except for him, so I got him. But yeah, I think that this looks relatively good actually. I'm kind of vibing with this. And then I think I'm just gonna straight up throw like the Hulkbuster or something right there, and then start with Iron Man and then go that way. But in other news, I actually already went ahead and started putting the Loki stuff up there because that Loki pop figure has been sitting on my desk for so long, and I was really like, oh my god, I want to go ahead and get it up there. So I went ahead and put it right there next to the Infinity Gauntlet. And yeah, right now a lot of my stuff is really close together and kind of cluttered. And I don't know if I need to do that, because I'm looking at it like I have an ungodly amount of stuff. And I kind of forgot, I'm putting some of my Spider-Man stuff down here. So I'm like, I might do that section and make it a little less cluttered. But as of right now, it's just going to kind of sit how it is. What I'll probably do when I go to declutter it is my two U2s that I have were on both sides of the shelf beforehand. I'll probably just do that. But yeah, I'm going to do a little Loki section there, into a Thor section, into a Guardians of the Galaxy section, I'm probably going to keep my Moon Knight corner because I liked the Moon Knight corner, and then all of the regular Avengers and everybody else this way. So, let's get to it. That sounds like fun. Alrighty, so here's a little Loki the little Loki section that I mentioned. And then it goes into Thor, and then I'm gonna put the big Groot pop figure that I have right here, and then do Guardians. And right now it's looking like I'm doing a good job with my space. I don't know if I'm taking up too much space. I don't know if I'm taking up too little space. I am kind of getting low down there, so I'm a little interested to see how much like room I'll have, because maybe it's a sign that I need more Funko Pops, because I apparently don't have enough. No, I mean, I'm kidding. I've been really good with only buying ones that I really, really like, because a while ago, one of my siblings asked me what my favorite Funko Pop was, and I realized there's just low-key a lot of Funko Pops that I have that I'm not a huge fan of, but I just, like, keep because I've had them for so long. Like, what's it called? That Hamilton one up there, I'm really not that big of a fan of, but I've had it for a while, so I'm like, I'm gonna keep it. And then there's, like, a couple more, like, some of the Marvel ones, some of the like really old ones that don't have as much detail. I'm kind of like, I'm not as interested in it, but because I've had it for so long, I'm gonna keep it, you know. Alrighty, so I actually kind of got really into it and went ahead and finished literally everything. So we have this little section over here. I threw in little alligator Loki there. We got Loki on his throne, President Loki, all this Loki stuff with the little Thor things. I'm probably gonna rearrange this because right now it kind of looks wonky. But then we go into our Guardians of the Galaxy section. My mom got me a Coca-Cola Santa Claus little pop figure, and fun fact, Santa Claus is not MCU canon. He's canon in Marvel Comics. There are like multiple comic books where Santa Claus interacts with people, and I feel like he should have been in the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, and so I put him with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Then we have the Infinity Gauntlet Stan Lee. We go over here, we have our little Midnight Suns corner. We got a little Wolverine, Ronan the Accuser. Ronan, when, Hawkeye was Ronan for about, 5 minutes. 2 Moon Knights, the giant statue of the Khonshu moon god, whatever. The name of that pop figure is, 17 words. It's really long. Then we have my little Black Panther shelf, which, I'm not gonna lie, that's really empty. I might throw, a Captain America or something on there to, add a little bit more. Or at some point buy a Black Panther pop figure, but that might be expensive. I don't know yet. Then we go down the line. Shuri on her little songbird. Is that what it's called? I don't think that's right. Something like that. We got the giant Hulkbuster, Iron Man with a couple little Hulk things because I don't have a big Hulk pop figure. Then we kind of just go into, this is the Mod Podge. This was the end of it, so I wasn't really sure what to do. So we have kind of like Team Cap from Civil War. Kamala Khan's right there because I wasn't sure where to put her. Then we have the 3 main Avengers in their Endgame suits. Doctor Strange is over there chilling with the villains because, let's be honest, he's not a great dude. But yeah, that's pretty much all of them. There's my Disney stuff. There's kind of like a really awkward gap, so I'm going to kind of push them together a little bit. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the final product. And I don't know if I'm going to do the Spider-Man stuff today. I'm kind of tired, and I need to go to bed soon. So that might be it for this video, actually. And I might let, if my future self does it before I upload this video, I'll quickly add it in at the end. Alrighty, so I kind of made a dum-dum. I forgot. I put all the stuff on my bed, so I kind of needed to take care of it before I could go to bed. So the final product of my little Spider-Man section, there it is. It's kind of not filled out as much as I would like it to be. What's it called? I kind of want to get a big Spider-Man India pop figure to replace that one. I plan on getting a big Spider-Gwen pop figure to replace that one at some point. And then these little ones are still going to be on the shelf. They're just going to be filling it in a little bit more. But yeah, I love this little setup that I got going right here. I have the two, not the two, but yeah, I have the Spider-Man villains there. I don't know why that took a lot out of me to say that, but it did. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you guys. So thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out this video. I love and appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Peace out.